Hey Algebra, work for today is going to continue working with the same content that you were yesterday, which is converting between values that have fractional exponents to the rational form. The difference is that today the numbers are not generally going to be whole numbers, they're going to be more complex, and the answers are going to look kind of complicated. I'll work the first few from each section with you to give you an example of the steps to follow as you are working through these problems today. Let's work through two of each type of problem, two converting from the exponential to the radical form, and two going from the radical form back to the exponential form. So even though these look messier, they're going to follow the same rules. So we have our radical. Our base number, in this case, is 5n, stays under the radical. The top, or numerator, of the exponent is the power that this value is raised to, and the denominator of the exponent is the root outside of our radical. You don't have to write this 1. If you do, it doesn't change the value, but it also equals the fourth root of 5n, even if you leave that 1 off. So let's look at the second one. This asks us to find the value of n to the 3/2 power. Following that same equation, we put our radical. Our base goes under the radical. The denominator is our power, so that's 2, and then the numerator is the power after our radical. So the second half of this assignment is just like yesterday, where you are going from the radical form to the exponential form of the value. So let's walk through two problems that go that direction. This is number 13 and number 14 from the problem set that you have been assigned. So these are the correct answers. So going the opposite direction, we're going to leave our base value unchanged. So our base value for this one is 3n. The value outside of the radical becomes the denominator of our exponent. If there's nothing written, we know that this is a square root, so that makes this 2. 5 is the exponent to our radical form, so that becomes the numerator of our value. So the answer to number 13 is 3n to the 5/2. Number 14 is going to follow the same steps. So our base number is unchanged. Base is 4n, so base is 4n. We set up our fractional exponent. The top of the fraction is the exponent outside of the radical, so this one would be 5. And the bottom of the exponent is going to be the number in front of the radical, so 3, which means the answer to number 14 is going to be 4n to the 5/3 power. This is also a reminder that I have office hours every day. I will go ahead and put a link for a Zoom meeting in the announcement section for the class, so all of you can find that. You are welcome to stop by that meeting anytime during office hours to ask a question or just hang out and come eat lunch with me. Let me know if you have any questions. Email, ask a question in Teams, or hopefully I'll see you in office hours. Good luck, Algebra.